Dana, I've come to you about different fight leagues. You've been a friend and a mentor. Like, should I invest? You always say no. Who the hell introduced you to the pimp slap thing? And how many meetings did it take before you decided to be part of this? Because I actually love it.
So here's what happened. I'm on social media, and I start to see Dumpling, the guy who just fought on the last one for us, out of Russia, slapping. And I'm like, holy, this is crazy, right? And I found myself, listen, I consider myself every man, every fight fan. I'm as much of a fight fan like you and everybody else. So I wasn't like, this is ridiculous. I was like, holy shit, I want to see what's going to happen. Psh, oh my God. Is he going to knock? Psh. I just keep watching this stuff, and I take a deeper dive into this. This thing looks like it's shot in a barn on a flip phone, right? And I dive in and I look on YouTube. It's got 300. This is in like 2017 or 18. It's got 350 million views.
Just dudes slapping
at that
each other.
Time, that's like a Justin Bieber video,
No
right?
doubt.
I'm like, this is incredible. So I start to think about it. What if I did this? Put on the right production, got it sanctioned, turn it into a sport. I think this thing could be huge. And the answer is 7 billion views.
Jeez.
This thing's been around for 17 months. It's done over 7 billion views. It is the most successful thing I have ever been a part of in such a short amount of time. Where Power Slap is right now in 17 months, it took the UFC 10 years to get there.
So what's today's date?
Today is July. We're recording
10th?
this on July 10th.
Yeah.
September 19th, me versus you, Charles Barkley. I'm going to smack the shit out of you.
Oh, I love it. I'm in.
September 19th.
One last thing, and I know we have to wrap. Well, I think the greatest thing you ever did was do a baddest title belt.
Right.
I actually want to bring that to TNT, and I think that I want to steal that actually in the NBA. The thing I wanted to say, though, is
because that's my belt. I'm the better.
Yep. I'm a gambler. I love to gamble.
Yep.
I know you have a healthy appetite for it as well. Would there ever be a time, the right table, the right situation, where somebody said, put up UFC? Would there ever be a time where you would be so into the risk that you would be like, all right, I'll bet UFC?
So there's like 3 of the most powerful companies in the world that own everything. Silver Lake owns the UFC. I don't own it.
Yeah, you sold it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver Lake owns the UFC.
Yeah.
Me and Ari and all these other guys, we're just,
Gotcha.
we work for these guys. So
Okay.
I couldn't put up the UFC. But I'll tell you this, and none of the casinos, if any of you casinos are listening, you got the balls, you let me know. I'll go $1 million a hand. I would love to bet $1 million a hand
blackjack.
before, or Baccarat or whatever.
You're into
before I
Baccarat,
die.
Told you.
Yeah, white guys.
Before I die, $1 million a hand. Me versus you, $1 million a hand. Give me a $30 million credit line, and let's go.
I've seen that you have a target number. Would you just go, or is it to hit a number and get out?
Well, listen.
Or is it a time?
That's what these try to do to
Yeah,
me.
they want to like
So
3
what they
hours,
do is,
10 hours.
yeah, we'll do that, but you have to play for. No, f you. If I win 2 hands and I win $2 million, I'm leaving, right? But if you beat me, there's a number where I'm going to tap too, right?
Yeah,
if I have a $30 million credit line, f you. You're this big, massive company, and you're telling me I got to play for 4 hours? Get the f out of here.
I would like you to be my partner.
Deal.
He's teaching me about odds, so I'll let him explain it. If we bet $1 million and the Chicago Bulls, who have the worst odds ever, win it, we win $100 million. I'll put in 500, I'll put in 250, you put in 250, we'll get Ari to put in 250, and we'll get in college.
You don't have to bet on the Chicago Bulls.
I want that $100 million. What the fuck
there
do you
are
mean?
other teams with really long odds.
No, I want the
was just
Chicago
giving him
Bulls.
teams odds, and he was like, wait, they're 100 to 1. So if I bet $1 million, I win $100 million?
Yes.
You could bet on the Charlotte Hornets. We talked about this.
Charlotte Hornets suck.
Shaq, that's crazy. How about you put up 500 and I put up 500? We play Baccarat where we can actually win.
Actually, I don't know how to play
He's a craps
Baccarat.
guy. He likes craps.
I like craps.
Do you like craps?
You can financially. I like craps, but man, you got to go on a roll for craps. And you can't walk away from craps with like millions of dollars unless you like really know how to play and you go on an unbelievable roll. Baccarat is the closest. I just got into this recently. That you white guy game? No,
Yes.
no, it's a Chinese game. It ain't a white guy game.
I didn't say that.
Listen, it's a Chinese game. Hey, the Chinese know it. They own that. I literally go down to Caesars. I learned from the Chinese.
Absolutely.
I sit down there and I watch
Whatever
them and I
they
listen
do,
to
just
them.
copy them.
And let me tell you who doesn't lose. Chinese women, man. I see the Chinese guys lose all the time. Chinese women are good.
Chinese woman watched me lose $1,000 in blackjack, and she just shook her head and then put her money down. She was like, she knew something.
The women have more patience than the men do. They sit there and fill out those cards and do the. I'm telling you, they taught me how to play baccarat.
There it is. That's the clip.
They
Everybody
love me.
give it up for Dana White.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Love you.
You too.
Great. I do want to gamble so bad.
We going to the
Me
game?
too.
You going to the game? The USA versus Canada?
Well, talk to me about this Chicago Bulls thing. I'm in on some form of this.